Behind all our sufferings, we genuinely feel and perceive that we are not being valued, we are not experiencing enough, and there is a fear of future. This is the explanation for the way we perceive. By understanding this explanation, almost all our issues will get resolved. Most of our psychological issues will get resolved. Because fundamentally all our problems stems from this wrong perception that we have towards the perception itself. To begin with, this has got 3 points, only 3 points. The first point is that whatever we perceive or see, it can happen only when someone is showing. Let's say we are seeing a TV. When we see a TV, we just generally say that I am seeing a TV. But in essentially, the TV is actually showing the picture to us, and then we are seeing that one. With respect to TV, we can take this point very easily. Whereas when it comes to a tree, we never see it as if a tree is showing to us. Actually, the light falls on the tree, and then we are seeing the reflections of the light. And that is what we are seeing as a tree. So essentially what we are doing is that we are not seeing the tree. The tree is showing us, and then we are perceiving the tree. That is the first level of perception. It's very easy to understand. There is a difference in the way we are seeing. There's 2 parts to it. One is that we are seeing and something that is showing, and then we are seeing it. This is more clear. It will be a bit more clear in the next point, which is we get memories. We get the recollections of memories. We get ideas. We get thoughts. We get feelings. We don't make feelings. We cannot bring the memories. We cannot bring the feelings. It has to come on its own. But who is giving it? The mind is showing us, and then we are seeing it. Just as the way the tree was showing to us, and then we are seeing the tree. Same way, mind is showing the feelings, the emotions, thoughts, ideas, everything it is showing to us, and then we are seeing it. So if you notice subtly, when we see that I am seeing, we take so much pride that we are making an effort and then we are doing it. When it comes to someone is showing and then we are just noticing it, our role becomes a little... So here we need to understand that the person who is showing is in a higher position, the person who is seeing in a little lower position, because otherwise why would I be interested in seeing what the others are showing? Only if I am interested, I will be seeing what others are showing. So that means I am in the receiving end. To that extent, I am going a little low. So the mind is showing, I am seeing, makes that I am a little less than the mind. Mind is somewhat in a higher position, I am in a kind of a lower position. That leads us to the third point, which is even in the complete darkness, where there is no light, still I am able to see my presence. I could able to see myself existing. Others may not be able to see me in the darkness, but I could able to feel my presence. That feeling is being given by the mind. So if anything that I am seeing or perceiving means someone has to show it, right? That showing is done by the mind. So mind is showing to me that I am existing. That is the paradox. So far we are thinking that I exist and the mind is there within me. But careful observation of this way will reveal that mind is showing I am existing to my own self. In a way, mind is giving a projection of my existence. It is making me to feel that I exist. Mind is making me to feel that I am doing everything. It is kind of an illusion that is creating and then giving it to me, saying that you are doing everything. In essence, actually, the mind is doing everything, and then I have a small role to play in that one, which is to choose the option given by the mind. Sometimes those options are also taken away from me if I go mad. Right? So, there is another way of taking this, is that mind is showing and intelligence is seeing it. In that way, we will not take much of responsibility and then feel that whatever the mistake is done, it's because of the error of the intelligence. Concluding from all these 3 points, we can come to the conclusion that mind is showing all of the things, and then we are picking all that we need from the mind, and then we are playing around with whatever the mind is showing, including my own existence and the way the world is appearing to me. With the clarity on the self-perception as a projection of mind, the importance of the myself goes away. We realize that there is no value associated with myself, but value is associated only with the work that I do. With that, value also disappears. We realize that happiness doubles as we give more to others. That way, not having enough experience also disappears as we give more. Thirdly, when the mind is going to give all the thoughts and ideas all the time, the fear of future as well disappears with this.